Hi everyone, this is Somber Remedium, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. So last time we got the confusing ending. I'm not sure it's finished. We'll see when we step out of this door.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Hmm.
could it mean?
Okay, he forgot
Stanley
everything.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I guess I'm back to a different path. I don't even remember which one I tried. Damn.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I'm back to the main normal thing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yeah, very good solution when you have problems with coworkers. Oof. So let's go down here.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope, I'm going down. Because there's weird things in the basement of this building, and I want to see
But
them.
Stanley
There's a
just
car.
couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why
Oh.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Wrong
Oh,
conclusion.
what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the
Oh,
ground.
that's cool. Yay.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star
Wait,
field.
what?
And it
Oh,
too
wait.
appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he
Okay,
hadn't
I'm
asked
turning
himself
around.
sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yes,
Now the
why
voice was
is there?
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd,
This
and
is
wondered
gonna
if
give
this
me a
voice
headache.
spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
How am I gonna
So
do
he
that
closed
here?
his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the
Wake
cool
up.
weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me
Still
continue
have no
pushing the
feet.
buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Feet.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Who are you trying to convince?
I am okay.
Is that the Coué method?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay. That one was a bit crazy.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Okay. I'm not Stanley anymore. This is the Mariella parable.
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
Not anymore.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She's not doing it. Let's see, what did I not do yet? So the achievements told me two things I should try. So first I should jump. Okay, it just gave me an achievement for trying to jump a little more, but it didn't actually.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Do anything?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey, I'm trying to talk. And yeah, there's this room I need to try to open.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay. I'm just gonna do that.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort.
Okay, how many times do I need to do that?
Yes,
Really?
Certainly 50 clicks.
I thought that would be a little more interesting. Or fast.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh, I need to do another door. 417. I have to know where that door is. Where's 417? Hey! Hey! What? There was another guy.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. I think I've already seen that one. I wonder if there was a way of going there. Yeah.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay, you're making me spend a lot of time on that. 415. Still nobody there? that's 416.
Now, back to door number 437.
Is that all it's gonna be? I get it. You're basically just making fun.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
It's making fun of achievements, but it's actually quite funny.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Are we? I'm sure it's not gonna lead to anything.
Now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Oh, how do I climb on the desk? What?
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
It's getting excited. The problem is I'm not sure where... Oh, that's not there. Oh yeah, no, 416 was in the little corridor over there.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
When those things happen, what I wonder is what happens if I continue further in the level. Just thought I saw something.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow.
You're losing your mind.
Amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I got the achievement, I guess. So now I'm back on any track. Where did I want to go? I've taken little notes to see what I've already done, and
When Stanley came to a set of 2
Okay.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
so I should take the left door. And when I go to the mind control facility, I should try and find the escape. If nothing particular happens until then, I'll just cut to there. I know there's something you can do.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Oh, sure.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So what was the code? I think I know. Yeah, 2845.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Nope.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Is that a punishment? Dude. I like the caption.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead.
So yeah, I have to go down the other here.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright, so...
Stanley
yeah,
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm gonna take the escape this time.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Nice. I'm not sure I want to go there, but, well... I want to see what happens.
Was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. What is that? Oh. I'm just gonna fall in a hole. Oh. Wait. What? I'm not dead.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
Can I survive that?
From a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I'm trying to duck this, but... oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Apparently not. Oh! Where did the narrator go? Who's the new one? Stanley. Oh, okay, that's the title of the game. So I do not see anything. Oh, am I in a... I wish I had
and yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Well, there's a few endings where you don't die. So that's some kind of museum. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option for the player to fall to their death, which is what I did quite early in the game, actually. Okay.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Like androids? So what, I'm supposed to turn off the game?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
So should I have left? Okay. So I guess it was another ending. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that episode here. I'm not sure, so let me see. Yeah, I have at least 2 other paths I haven't taken. So I'll do that in the next playthrough. And after that, I might just give up and go online to check what I could have missed. Um, so yeah, we'll see what I do with the next episode, which might be the last one. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video, and goodbye. Yeah, I need to check also if I can wait for a long time on the black screen. Maybe there's something to it.